All right, shalom, shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites coming in day out, in and out. Prophesy the downfall of America, Sodom and Egypt, the uprising of Israel. Since the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans are hopeful elect, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the bishop, the great millstone, much salutation to the brothers teaching word for the hopeful elect. Soon to be the elect, most high will, to the hopeful extended elect, shalom, blessings. I gotta change this right quick.
Yeah, settings where
don't go out.
Yeah, and I think it's still running whenever it go black, but you want to make sure. Yeah.
So the Most High is the Father of spirits, man. That's Yahweh Shai's Father. So all the spirits are going to be accounted for. There's no spirit. There's no man on earth that doesn't have a spirit in him that the Most High hasn't sent on the earth. That's why he's a God of all. He's not the God of these nations as a father, but he's the Father of spirits, which the nations got to answer to him. Every power got to answer to our power, man. He's the God of all gods, That's why we call him the Most High. So these nations got to understand that. Esau definitely has to understand. But if you don't understand, he's going to find out. He's going to understand. Go ahead.
It's Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 4.
No, let's start with Father of spirits.
All right. This Hebrews chapter 12. We'll start at 1. It says, Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so a great cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us.
Yeah, we all born here for purpose, man. It tells you that in Ecclesiastes, all through the scriptures, purpose. Go ahead, we're running a race to get that crown of glory, get to the kingdom. Go ahead.
Well, jumping down to verse 9, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us.
Yeah, that's plain. Corrected us. And really, our fathers and our mothers supposed to be in the truth. But, we got scattered, lost, so to speak, separated from our heritage, lost. That's why we're considered as the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But now the Most High have found it. Like he said, he found that one sheep and he rejoiced him over more. So we've been found. Go ahead.
And we gave them reverence.
We gave them reverence, honored them as a father and mother, as a father, as a father. Go ahead. Because today is what it's supposed to be. They consider it Father's Day, And if you don't call your father on this day, he's gonna think you don't love him, because he's with the Western world. His mentality is Western world mentality. But the real true Father is in heaven. Go ahead.
Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits?
The Father of spirits. So who created spirits, man? He even created spirits for his vengeance and all that. He created Yahweh Shai, the first creature born of the spirit. But they all come from the spirit world, because even Esau, when he dies, he goes back to the spirit world. But there are certain spirits made for certain things to fill certain positions on earth. Go ahead. Is that it?
Oh, it just says, and live.
And live. We live in the spirit of Yahweh Yahushai. Go there where Yahushai, the first creature. Because these anti-Christian, these church people, they don't understand, like, you know, that it was men born on the earth of a certain spirit. Esau was born on earth as a certain spirit. To be a murderer, you know, it talks about spiritual wickedness in high places. Go ahead.
This is no, yeah, I might not even know what you're going. Let's start at we'll just go to the point.
Yeah.
Let's start at verse 9, and it reads, this is Colossians chapter 1, verse 9. For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that ye might be filled with the knowledge of his will and all wisdom and spiritual understanding.
Yeah, spiritual understanding, man. Because just like this is spiritual Egypt, you have to have a spiritual understanding to understand it. The Holy Spirit got to be dealing with you. The natural man don't receive things of the spiritual man. So there's such thing as prophets, and that's being dealt through by the Holy Spirit, via Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
That ye might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of Yahweh.
Increasing in the knowledge of Yahweh. Go ahead.
Verse 11, strength.
Where is it?
It's down here in 15. But,
Just go to.
Let's jump down to verse 14, in whom we have the redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins.
I was shy. Go ahead.
Who is verse 15, who is the image of the invisible power.
And so it talks about the invisible power, man. You know? A power that, y'all ain't God. Well, we're the image of the Most High. We're a representation, image of the Most High, the body of Yahweh, right here on earth. So all things be done in the spirit. You don't have to wait for the spirit world to be revealed, just like the names. We don't have to wait to the spirit world to have those names revealed to us. Go ahead.
The firstborn of every creature.
The firstborn of every creature. So that's a spiritual realm. Yahweh Shai was firstborn of every creature. Then he was born on earth, and then he was made up on earth from the dust of the ground. Go ahead.
For by him all things created.
All things are created, along with the Alahayim, which is being powers. So they made this world. And it said, what it say? The world was made for our sakes, man. So everything in this world is supposed to be operated in the fashion and design of how the Most High would have it. But what did it say? The earth was given to the hand of the wicked. So he corrupted it, polluted it. Go ahead.
That are in heaven and that are in earth.
That are in heaven and in earth. That's what he said. He said, all gods are idols, but Most High made the heavens and the earth. These other gods didn't do that. Go ahead.
Visible and invisible.
Visible and invisible. So you got invisible, you got angels that you can't see. Then you got angels that you can see. A representation of what? Angels being messengers. So you see the prophets, they're angels, they're messengers of the Most High in the flesh, born like it to any other man. Now, even going back, they have a problem with Melchizedek. They say he had a father. He didn't have a father and mother, man. Just like who was that? Enoch. He was translated. You know. So if Most High wants to translate you without you having to exit through the grave, he could do that. Or even coming up on the earth. Go ahead.
Whether they be thrones.
Whether they be thrones. Go ahead.
Or dominions.
Or dominions, man. Because there's people that have dominion. Remember back then, in Genesis, when it talked about Adam, he said you should have dominion over the whole earth, man. Over the fowls of the air, the fish of the sea, over everything. That's what we're trying to get back to, that state. You know? Where we're ruling everything, man. It's gonna get back to that, man. But it starts with this word. Go ahead.
Or principalities.
Principality. Coming from a prince. Rules and regulations and principles and things that you do. Like when you're in school, if you break the rules, you gotta go to the principal's office, man. Principalities, man. Go ahead.
or powers,
because it's a so-called white man rules the world. He's a power. He has powers. Most High has power set up on this world, man. You said what? We're not sure. Go ahead.
or powers, all things. Oh, what?
Go ahead.
All things were created by him.
By him. Go ahead.
And for him.
So it's a purpose of everything. He made Esau for the purpose, his own purpose, man. You know, Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai, even Isaac being the very one that blessed Esau and Jacob. You know, concerning things to come. And it says that in the New Testament. So they were born for a purpose. Esau was born for a purpose on earth, to be the wicked. Most High knew his spirit before he even made him. You know, the so-called white man is a physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. But he has an end. He has an end to his seed. His bio has an end. Go ahead.
First,
And freedoms and all that. No, he's gonna do what he wants to do, man, until the Most High destroys him, man. But yeah. And the very opposite of the Most High, you know. Whatever the Most High set up in order, he disorders. You know, what you got? You got a scripture. Fruit of the Spirit. There's a spirit in man. Okay. So that, you know, the churches be like, well, you know, everybody's born an adventure. You know, we're all gonna fade away after this, and nothing even matters on earth, like some stupid ass BS. But you put a whole nation in slavery, man. You know, and men aren't they still receiving judgment for what they do on earth? You commit a crime, you go to jail. Somebody's over your ass to where you can't do certain things. You're not free in this place. And that's the Most High set Esau up as the sword, as a judge into, you know, in certain matters. You know, certain recollections, according to him being a cop, according to him being a lawyer. They handle all that business, man. Go ahead. You don't see no Jake handling that. You got one Jake that was Johnny Cochran and shit. They killed his ass. They're like, yeah, that was the best lawyer for Jake and shit. Like, damn. You got common Jakes talking about, damn, I was going to use Johnny Cochran for my case. Johnny Cochran, he hit him. They knock everybody out that got a prominent position in this life to compete against them. Go ahead.
Job, chapter 32, verse 8. But there is a spirit in man.
There is a spirit in man, so he's not operating by himself. Somebody put that spirit in a man. Man didn't make it in the spirit, did he? Because if that was the case, he wouldn't even have to be subject to the matters of this flesh. He'd just say, shit, I made my own spirit. Let me disappear from this place. Let me get out of here. Let me fly out of here. What did King David say? If I had wings like a dove, I would fly. Because all this stuff is the gravity of this place, which is go back to grave. We're stuck here on earth. But if you fly against above the heavens, you wouldn't have to deal with no ghetto and no slums and all that. We're bound in these chains of darkness. Go ahead.
And the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
Yeah. it talks about, and Job also talks about when a man tosses it to and fro, slumbering up in his bed, the Most High is still in instruction. So the inspiration comes from the Most High that men have. You know, men make movies. Men, you know, they're modeled after their creator, which what you do, you create. You know, you write a movie. What did Most High wrote? He wrote this movie before anybody. A man wrote anything up on the earth for a movie. Shit. This is the blueprint of everything that goes inside of creation. You know, we even told that pseudoscience demon. We told him before the chimney was high in Zion, the Most High was. Before this was even formed, before you were formed in your womb. We'll get that scripture. Most High said, I knew you. Do you think he knew? You don't think the Most High knew about the enemies? He sent the enemies against us, man. He's the one that sent the enemies against us. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
I knew thee. So you don't think he knew who Esau was as an enemy? You don't think he Isaac blessed him with the sword. Who do you think he was gonna do with the sword? Just put it in there for show and shit? Like it's a great piece of art. I'll put it in my museum or something. It's made to slay people, man. And Isaac blessed him with that, which was the Yahushai. Go ahead.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb,
go ahead.
I sanctified thee.
I sanctified thee. Before you came out the womb, so the prophets was meant to be born even before they knew who they were. Even before, because it said what? And there's no remembrance of the former things, man. So you're a baby and stuff. You don't know you're going to be a prophet, but the Most High knows. He's like, preserve that baby. They knew Yahushua was going to be born on earth. They said, where's his star going to be? Like, that's why, but I think Nebuchadnezzar did that too. Herod, he ordered every Hebrew male child to be slain because he knew where it's come from. They'd be born upon earth.
Well, that's why they had to flee into Egypt. Mary had to flee into Egypt until King Herod died, and then they was able to, come back.
And that was when the Yahushua was just a child.
Yep.
They said, take the child to Egypt.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's why we in New Egypt right now, spiritual Egypt.
Yep.
Doing the same thing Yahushua did. Wherever you at, man. You in your captivity, man.
Go ahead.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Shalom to the brothers and two sisters who come before Yahweh Shai Bashim Kakadash Bakata. You know, Isaiah Idaho. Shalom. Go ahead. What you in with? I ordained thee a prophet. Yep. So even when you was a little baby, Most High knew you've been already called to be a prophet. They don't know. Your parents don't know. They think they just having regular children. But when we were Israelites, when Mary said, "What did the angel have to? What did he tell Mary?" He said, "In your womb is a holy. That holy, is holy. It's called holy. He shall save." He shall be the only, he shall be the Son of God. But nobody told our parents that they were going to have prophets. So they don't think so. They look at you like, but still, even though growing up, y'all was shy, they still called them carpenter's son. They still labeled them among the sinners. They still was like, yeah, you just Yahushua. I mean, just a man, you just a prophet, whatever. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, which is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 33, verse 10. And all men.
Yeah, we'll take the water. Thank you. Go ahead.
It's Sirach, chapter 33, verse 10. And all men are from the ground.
All men are from the ground. So we all come from the ground. Everybody got melanin. Well, but he came in as our brother, Even as Cain, he still was our brother at the time of Abel and Cain. But Cain slew Abel. But yeah, we all come from the ground, all men. So there's a such thing as from the ground. But there's a go ahead.
And Adam was created of earth.
And Adam was created of earth, man. So that's a different league in the the earth game and the coming from the dust game. It even says the Most High made the earth for our sake. So we're the people of the earth. We belong here. These other nations, they just here for the the purpose of how Most High set them up. But they're going to be under us though. Because they give an example of Sarah and Hagar. Hagar had to report back to Sarah, which was a Hebrew woman. Hagar was a heathen woman. So those dynamics, they speak through history, and it's going to play out again when we rule the earth. Go ahead.
Verse 11, in much knowledge the Lord hath divided them.
And Most High had divided them, divided the sons of Adam. So you got nations, you got, like the apostles always say, the sons of God, the sons of men, and the sons of the wicked. We fall in the category of the sons of God. The Israelites, go ahead.
And made their ways diverse.
And made their ways diverse. Even if you go to China, they got their own ways of making their own rugs or Persian rugs. They got their own way of fashioning things and how they eat, what the things they create, their music and all that. And they're gonna have to get on a level when we become rulers again over them. They're gonna have to get on a level with their music and how they entertain us. Because hey, just like that Remember the Time video, when they used Eddie Murphy as Sparrow, when he wasn't pleased, he'll send them to the lions and shit. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all thinking I'm a fool, man. You might be offended by somebody bringing you. You might be an A&R producer, somebody bringing you a list of their songs and tracks and all that, and they whack as hell. You'll be offended because you're like, what kind of man you think I am to accept this bullshit? So when we get on top again, they're gonna have to bring the best of their stuff, the best of their women, the best of their whatever they have in their possessions. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 38.
And when I say they, I'm talking about these other nations. Elam, which is East Indian, Moab, Chinese, so forth, Hamites, Africans, so forth, man. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 38. Went from 39. But the Most High giveth it a body as it hath pleased him. You want to go for it? Yeah.
14, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 36. Thou fool, that which thou sowest is not quickened, except it die.
Yeah, except it die. Now that doesn't mean that you have to die physically too on this side, because what it say, the Holy Spirit is like those dry bones coming back alive. You can get lively, become alive again in the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua. You don't have to die and then go back to the spirit world to be rejuvenated. You can be rejuvenated to this word right here. So what it say, unless the quickness. So it talks about that old man killing that old man, that old body shed off. Go ahead.
Verse 37, and that which thou sowest not that body that shall be, but bear grain.
But bear grain. So everybody was born as a grain on earth, seed on earth. You got the seed of the wicked. They born just like us, right? Born as babies coming through the womb, the matrix. But you don't know who that baby is going to grow up to be. Hitler, Trump, Nero. You know what I'm saying? It's the same person. All those mighty men that grew up, they were once children from the womb. Nobody knew who they were going to be.
Because there's different classifications of flesh. An Israelite, the flesh of an Israelite is not as the flesh of an Edomite. It's not the same type of flesh, even though they're both humans coming from Adam.
But they're not both really humans, because human mean color. But I know what you're saying. Go ahead. They both men.
Yep.
They're different type of men. Go ahead.
It may chance of wheat.
It might chance of wheat. So you got that in a physical example, like people grow up to be Olympics and stuff. Michael Jordan grow up to be the greatest basketball player. He had a chance to do that and prove it and become that. But that's just a common man right there. Even though he moved to great heights, in this world, he's still a common man. We talking about the men of the Lord, which is spiritual, which is going to one day get spiritual powers, man. To rule their enemies, to rule over the whole earth. Michael Jordan didn't rule the whole earth. He influenced people, even from here to Japan, China and Japan and all that. He influenced people. They want to be like Mike, you know, but he didn't rule the world. We talking about ruling the world, man. Like Brightburn, take the world, go ahead.
Or some other grain.
Or some other grain, you know? So it talks about in the Corinthians, we still might get it. We don't want to move too ahead of ourselves, but it's Most High had different, yeah, it's going to go into it. But yeah, different type of grain. So, you got Edomite, that's a different kind of grain, man. It even says he's got different mannerisms.
Yeah.
You know? Jacob's a different kind of grain. That's a grain of a Most High, a righteous seed, a representation of his very person, if you will. You know, of how he wants things to be, his mind state, so to speak. I'm saying it in man terms, you know, because they act like the Most High is just, he don't relate to the earth. Like, you know, he's just a God in heaven. I don't know about the humans down there. What are humans? I don't know about the flesh. What is God? He made us. He said, like we said, this is the flesh, being in the flesh is a representation of his work from the heavens. That's why we're supposed to do what the Most High is supposed to do. And then the nation's supposed to look at it like, they're the children of God right there. They don't eat swine. They don't commit adultery, idolatry. That's the children of God. Go ahead.
Verse 38, but the Most High, Yahweh, giveth it a body as it hath pleased him.
You think the Most High could have, he didn't have the power to I'm just saying these things. He didn't have the power to not make Esau like that. Yeah, he had the power. He said, let him come out wasted away, man. You know? He fashioned him in a body to where he was wasted away. You know? No man could stop that prophecy of Esau being born like that. Neither can they control the prophecy of him being exiting out of this place. Because what it said, you might want to put some kind of cloth on there.
I know what it is. It's I know what it is. Screen protector. It's locked here, y'all. All right, should stick now. It get hot in that rubber. I don't know why I keep going back. All right, we back in there.
Yep, we're back. A little small technical difficulty.
All right.
Shalom to the brothers and sisters on the topic of Shalom. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 38, but the Most High Yahweh giveth it a body as it hath pleased him.
It's like everybody start off the same, right? The beast start off the same. They had their pups, they had their children. They come through the moon of that same female origin, right? The mother. She got breasts. It ain't the same breasts as the human. But she does have breasts. Same thing with the dolphin underwater. They had a little dolphins under the water. They can breathe under the water. You know? So all the nature is the same way the Most High designed. It's Esau, the devil, trying to make a man pregnant and shit. Trying to make a woman not have a cycle and shit. Devils, man. Yep. Pseudoscience devils, man.
That's why they got to get rid of these people, man.
Yeah, Most High is going to destroy that devil off the earth, man. Because he ain't right, man.
Yep.
This devil is not right, man. Everything goes against the Most High. He's like, well, you know, humans are not perfect, so we got to make them perfect through the microchip. To design robots are messing up all the time. Your computer crashes all the time, you dumbasses. Go ahead.
And to every seed, his own body.
Every seed, his own body. So you were born as an Edomite, that's your own body, and their own body of people. Most High wanted you born that way. Go ahead.
Verse 39, all flesh is not the same
All
flesh.
flesh is not the same flesh, man. You know? You can't be an Israelite and an Edomite at the same damn time. It doesn't matter. We all bleed the blood. We all bleed the same. But what about righteous blood? You know, go ahead.
But there is one kind of flesh of men.
Flesh of men. You know, it's different. What they trying to say is mermaids and shit. It's gonna say it's a different kind of men than what? Go ahead.
Another flesh of beasts.
Another flesh of beasts. Go ahead. So the man, beast got different levels of his power, like the teeth of a lion. We don't use our teeth as our power. Man use inventions on earth, but we use it not even have to use inventions. We use it no jujitsu and shit. Like King David, he said he thanked the Most High for speaking before. His arms to bend still and shit, man. But now, Most High, the humans have weakened. They need weapons now. Yeah, teach my hands to war, my fingers to fight. But now it's been weakened, so now man, they depend on carnality as their weapon.
But that's what they don't understand. The prophets is back today, man. And we are weaker than we used to be because what we used to do, what we really did was publish this book for Yahweh Shai, man. The body of prophets, man. Starting with the 12, starting with the teachers, man, the apostles. You know? Because apostle means sent. He sent those men because they are not the same flesh as other men. Other men are not doing what those men did, man. They're not doing that.
Yeah. It does talk about the physical makeup and the DNA of it too. Because you said I was like man and beast, they're different.
Yep.
You know. Go ahead. But the thing is, sons of God should be able to outrun a cheetah. To be able to remember it said who wrestled with the lion and broke basically the mouth of the lion.
Broke the jawbone out of his ass.
Yeah. The beast speared us at one time.
Because we was not playing, man. We came a long way, man.
They talking about, they see you. Yo, if you go out there and strong arm a lion and take them down and rip them apart, you come back in, your wife ain't gonna call you a beast. She gonna be thanking you and so she ain't gonna be calling you you some that's what Esau does. Y'all animals and shit, beasts and all that.
She sure like gonna be getting,
she gonna get wet, and yeah, she gonna get wet.
There's gonna be no back dog. You know that. She just making sure they ain't gonna go out.
Part of that reset.
They're gonna have to be.
Yeah.
They gonna find out them 144,000 black men know the most terrifying creatures on the planet. They're great on the planet, man. Jack this place up, man.
Well, what did Esau do? As deception, he nurses our people, so they think he love them. They think that he loves them, man. Mm-hmm. Just like the lion, if you grow up a lion from a cub and feed it all the time, he grow up with a mane and all that and a full of joy. He gonna still love you, even as a beast, because you became his father, so to speak, or a father figure. That's why pimps can easily get hoes because they become a father figure to these hoes. I'll pay for this, baby. I'll take care of you. I'll take you in. Ain't no other way around. It wasn't. They catered to him and he took care of them. Go ahead. Just like our father take care of us. Go ahead.
Another of fishes.
So you can't have man and fish. There's no such thing as mermaids and shit, man. That's another flesh. Beast is another flesh. Go ahead.
And another of birds.
You got what do you call that? One beast and another birds. You got one beast called the camel, and how everybody rides up on him in the desert and all. He was made, his legs and his strength was made to carry men across the desert. Same
That's
thing.
all it do.
That's all it does.
That's all it do.
And then you can't be like, I feel sorry for the camel. Oh, y'all, so many men have rode on your back. You know, you're tired and all that. That was what he made to do. Same thing with the ass and all that. The donkey is strong as hell. He kick your ass, might go flying at you. He was made for that strength to carry that stuff on his back.
And if we the sons of God and we present ourselves as holy men, that's why the Lord said don't eat swine, because the point of the swine, the flesh, that flesh of swine is to eat the damn trash. It's a trash can.
Yeah.
Don't eat the fucking trash can, Jay. You're supposed to let the trash can be a fucking trash can. You don't cook it. You know?
That's why you buy a garbage can with no garbage in. You don't throw nothing else in there. Preserve food in there, put your trash, man.
They don't understand this shit, man. This is fun.
Yeah. Go ahead. That's how you know Most High designed everything, man. What crazy. What did he say? He separated the clean from the unclean. The clean food, beast, the unclean beast. The venomous beast and the not venomous beast, whatever. Like he separated those things. You got the wicked man and you got the righteous man. You know? All there's others that fall in between and that's why he said nothing about. He worried about the wicked and the righteous. There ain't no in between angels in the heavens like, Lord, can I come? It ain't no way. I'm dealing with righteous angels and evil angels, man.
They ain't like these movies where they have these little commentary on just some little bullshit that's going on with the cast. It's talking about the two main characters the whole time.
Like the movie always mention them extras. Y'all see me in the movie? Talking about that motherfucker in the back that was sitting eating popcorn. We ain't worried about you. About that motherfucker over there, man. That's why your parents like, that's good, baby. When you gonna get a bigger role? You know? They want to see you on the main character screen and shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 40, there are also celestial bodies.
You might get lucky and be a part of a bigger movie like The Matrix or something, you know? And you be like, you got a little scene where you talk to Neo. That might be, you know, just like Ruth. She got a part of the planet that plays the role as the help of the Israelites. Yep. Like when they help the Israelites, she's still a heathen.
She just got told she hid somebody.
Yeah.
Looked out for somebody.
Yeah.
And that's cool. You know? But it had to involve the men.
Yeah.
For it to be mentioned, man.
Who were the main characters in that role? The spies. Yeah. Okay.
Verse 40. There are also celestial bodies. Okay.
Other nations. Yeah. You know, I'm his wife and all that. And but you're still a heathen. We still looking above the heathen women. They still on a level on top of above these heathen.
Yeah, you could never be a full wife to an Israelite. If you're of another nation, you would be a compromise. You'd be a wife of lesser status.
Yep.
You're still considered right. But you are not going to be equal to an Israelite woman.
Nope.
Never. Even till now, never.
Nope.
You'll never be worth it.
Our women will always be above you, man.
Always.
You know? Like Sarah, like Hagar and Sarah. What did the angel say? Report back to Sarah, man. The hell are you doing?
Yep. Like our concubines in the kingdom we're gonna be the only one you pop. That's it. You ain't gonna have no multiple men. That's why I tell you women out here, we ain't dealing with a lot of y'all because y'all out here just sleeping around with everybody, man. We're supposed to be holy in this motherfucker, man. And that's not something that's portrayed here. So you gotta be careful who you lay with in this thing too. Yeah. Because they really not worthy of this, man. They really ain't worth the time.
That's really an example of a holy woman. Like, what's the difference between you and us? Well, I've only had with this one man in all my life.
You can go deal with him, but right now we at war, man. We're at war with the whole earth and the ideologies of this earth, man.
That's why the fathers are called the sons to come out of there, come out of her, man. Come out and listen to these devils. Man. Go ahead.
And the body's terrestrial.
But some of the bodies are terrestrial. Read that again.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 40, there are also celestial bodies.
Celestial bodies, even with the moon. Like, and it for us, the moon for us, it makes it most times I made the moon for the lesser light to rule the day. But it's for you for months and times and all that. It's for us. But the moon, can't nobody be up there floating, without a pillar just out there like that. Now we were once spiritual, like we spiritual entities, but we were. But that's why they worship the moon and sun and all that and star, because they like that's a greater power right there. But what did the Most High say? He made things for our sake, man. You know,
he put that big rock right there for a light, and Esau tried to blow it up.
Yeah,
Esau tried to shoot a rock at it with a dog in it and blow it up, and it couldn't happen.
it's for your time. If you blow up the moon, that means it's the end of your time too, dumbass. It's for the times and seasons, man. That's like somebody say, meet me at this time, and he give you a clock to meet you, and there ain't no clock, and then you destroy that. I don't know when to meet him, because you destroyed the very time, motherfucker. Now you ain't gonna be on time for nothing. Go ahead. Yeah, gotta go. Did you ever think it might destroy you too, dumbass?
That's so great.
If he thought he could knock the moon, what if the moon fell on your ass after you knocked it off its axis?
And then the waves start everything just because it moves the waters. Okay, so the tide can come in and back.
That's basically what happened when he was fucking with it. It said all the foundations are out of course, man.
That's why
this dumbass.
That's why the last SpaceX rocket they tried to shoot up there, it just blew up before it even took off. It just blew up.
And little Fido was inside, and he knew he wasn't coming back.
Lord, like
that damn dog. Like this motherfucker done sent a dog to space, man. I ain't coming back.
Hey, Lord, go ahead. These horrible deaths, man. Y'all gonna get out of here with that technology. You ain't gonna get out of here. It says, but the glory of the celestial is one.
The glory of celestial is one. That's another kind of glory, man. Like people, they say, man, it's a sunny day. I'm glad, they glorify the sun in a certain way. And then, the moon, like, hey, man, many moons ago, talking about the moon. But how many men have talked about the prophets in a good way, man? Where's our glory? Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna open it up.
Yet been seen. Body. I'm saying I was shot. When he said I was gonna do it as a man. That's purest form. Hey, like we had angels that came down before, I believe that's what is that chapter. Hey,
it's just like in Goku, you had different forms of Goku. He had a purest form. We only see outside in a form as a man who sacrificed himself for Israel. That's the only form we've seen. We haven't seen his full beauty yet. When that comes,
but even something as simple as the glory of a woman is her hair, right?
Yep.
So, and all the glory in the world of this, she can attain to in her position of being a woman, her money and all that. She's worried about her damn hair. That's why they have all weave out and wigs on. You know what I'm saying? Like they spend money on. Go to the salon business of hair and wig. It's $1 billion company, man. So you be thinking like, damn, it ain't really even the money. It's the wig. It's her hair, man.
In the kingdom, man, it's gonna be different types of styles of hair and textures. That's that beauty, man. It's like our women gonna have the most. Man, you can't even imagine it. And he never have some hair like that now. Yeah. You ain't never had no nice hair like that. That's gonna come from the sons of the Most High, man. That's gonna come from that scene.
Like, they ain't gonna get it. Coming to America, they ain't nothing but you. We used to use those natural elements.
Yeah.
But now people use processed firm stuff.
That's why when they see Judah, that was that hair she had, man. They was like, hey. Yeah, that's going back to our women. But right now,
her skin, skin tone, like it was flawless, man.
Yeah, right now the Lord got to burn them eyelashes off of most of them right now. Though.
Go ahead.
And the glory of the terrestrial is another.
Yeah, you can have certain glory on earth, like I said, going back to NBA, you win a game, you feel like, man, you feel like you win a game. At that point, nobody can tell you nothing. You just, you're about to spend that money, pop that champagne. Nobody can tell you nothing. You're on top of your game, even with graduation, stuff like that. Those are different carnal glories and shit, man, upon the earth that men enjoy. Money. Let's say you're a millionaire. You don't have to worry about nothing. Nobody telling you shit. You don't have to go into work 9 to 5. Nobody can talk shit. You're like, I bought this whole building. Shit, man. But you don't glory in carnal things, man. Glory in the spiritual realm, man. Spiritual realm is already here through the process, through the elect, man.
It's Matthew chapter 23, verse 34. That was it. Yeah, we could have went to the moon and the sun. Yeah. Okay. Back to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 41. There's one glory of the sun.
Now in the Genesis it says the sun to rule the day. So the sun it got its own kind of rule type of element to it. It rules the day. And it said the lesser light to rule the night. So they have their own glory as a ruler in its own, form with the Most High. But we don't have no glory but Yahweh Yahushua. We're not rulers yet. But we rule with this. That's what they say about the apostles that rule with. They don't have no crowns, physical crowns on their head, but they ruling with this word, man. With this spiritual sword and the spiritual body.
He didn't just but he did the throne, give the throne. No, it's prior to that, he's been trained by his father to be a king, to take it,
Yeah. But that was
so
that was the situation with Solomon, because he had sons. They said, who you gonna pass your throne down to? And there was only one king, but with the Most High say, I'm gonna make y'all all kings, man. I'm gonna give y'all all crowns, 144,000. All y'all could be priests.
Yep, and that's why when it said, let no man take thy crown, he's talking to those men because they already got it, man. They've been had it. Yep. And chosen this dawn of time. They always had it, man.
Go ahead.
I was shocked. How? Because he didn't have to do that. He had to share his you read earlier that all things created by him and for him. I mean, literally everything. But he that's that love, man. He shared it. Those
and even in that, he told us that even great men, like when we was going to the other scripture, said not all great men are wise. If you go more into it, so sometimes us as our forefathers, including us, we made mistakes, but that don't mean we ain't sons of the Most High. If we are those men, it don't matter. Yeah, it's like it don't matter what you did. Because it won't matter what you did, because you born to do this. Like you're gonna do this. You're not gonna not do it.
That's why Paul said that. That those things I do not. Things that I do not. I do.
Man, it's stuff too powerful, man. For a mortal, man. It's too powerful, man.
That's why we talking about this word coming from the heavens. You know what I'm saying? This is from the Most High. It's His voice. What say the voice of the Father? He's the true Father of all spirits, man.
Go ahead. So every day we worship Yahweh Yahushua. Ain't no one Father's there. Yeah. We worship Yahweh Yahushua every day.
Yeah, we don't wait till all right.
Every day.
I gotta wait for this. Same thing with anything else. Because what it say about the son to the father says the son asks his father, and he shall give it to him. If we ask for the name, he gonna give it to us. He ain't gonna leave us out here without his name, man. Go ahead.
And another glory of the moon.
Another glory of the moon. We explained that he made the moon for the lesser light. The lesser light to rule the night and the tides and all that. Things that the moon that represent a moon, even the time. I made the moon for it. It has its months. It has its times.
And like we were saying earlier, he made Esau and made Esau to try to blow it up to show you. Esau ain't got no power, man.
Yeah.
And another glory of the stars.
So those are celestial beings. But there's a higher celestial being than that. That's a fourth dimension. Most High is over the star. Yeah, Yahweh Shai, he created all those things. They ordered, what did it say? The ordinance of the sun, the moon, the stars. They're ordered to do that. It says who should who is over, paraphrasing, who is over the sun and it's going down, it's rising up and down. That's the Most High. It ain't no string that you pull like Esau shit, like blind and shit, and like raising a flag or something, like the sun come up when you put that string up. That's the Most High put those things already written. That's what we're talking about. Man talking about proud and shit, but you scared to go outside because it's the wind blowing too hard on your ass. Something that you can't even see, like we said. You know, man go inside the where they go inside of the basement and hide, and hopefully they don't get blown away with the debris. That means you ain't God. So,
try so hard.
mother titties. Gotta go to the father, man.
One star different from another star.
Different from the other. Just like the stars in this world. Y'all different. I'm just saying this brother can do this, this other. You know what I'm saying? But we all have problems. Y'all have certain abilities. No? Yeah. People said, we got brothers that have different garments, different beards and all that. You know, we don't get too extreme with that. We don't glory in that. You know?
And you know, it's beautiful too about that. Like I said, a star different from another. In the 12th chapter, that they shall those that are things though, those that bring many to righteousness shall shine as the stars forever. Cause you look at the stars, there's different colors we ain't never even probably seen before.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's how.
Like only an Israelite can stand having a covenant with Yahweh Shai. That's why a lot of us, our beards is all scruffy and shit. We got getting our ass whooped by Yahweh Shai for 2,000 years. Longer than everybody on the planet. Can't be no Edomite and go through that. Cain was already out there in the field like, I can't even bear the one curse you gave me. Try being a man of the Lord, a real man of the Lord. The Lord said he chastened every son he received, man. He got special ass whoopers for them.
Say along with that, let you be bastards.
Yep, and not sons.
Well, that's why we say we're the children of the Father.
Yeah,
I was shy. That's all he talking about is his father. He talking about he didn't have a father, and he wasn't. That's all he talking about is his father, man. A father in heaven. When our prayers say, "Our Father, my Father, our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come." Thy name is in there. Hallowed be thy name. It's in the prayer. It was a spiritual. The man just walked by and he had the city of angels on his street. That's spiritual, man. We're talking about spiritual stuff. Celestial beings, angels. Go ahead.
But one star different from another star.
And even going back to Adam, that you guys dominion over the fowls and air, fish of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna have dominion over the fish of the sea, we should be able to. But at least they had a long time down that chip spout. You know what I'm saying? But nobody, Jake, want to stay in the water that long anyway. I got you.
All different types of little flesh down there, man. Hey, that Leviathan gonna come out. You gonna know that's a different type of flesh too. You gonna be like, oh shit. Some people have a heart attack seeing that.
But the elements are working. When you're a son of God, the elements work around you and shit. Water would have been like, oh, son of God right there. You know, I ain't gonna drown him. Breathe with me. Son of God. I help you.
Saying about Leviathan, you know, they found 7 new could be wrong number.
Man, that thing is an Esau eat a meat grinder. Man, that thing's coming straight from me. You get 2/3.
Species. They're discovering new species under the water. So, hey, that's not far fetched, man.
They said it's cities underwater. It's lakes in the water.
Shit. Lakes within the damn ocean and shit. Under the ocean. Like, air pocket under the ocean. It's a whole valley down there. Like that's how kind of shit is. Man,
CMS version. So he should be the best, cheap, confident, lion. You know, what did it say about Superman? He beat the whole building. Like Apostle Buckeye said, but apostles always keep supposed to be Superman. A bear runs, you're scared of the bear. But what the bishop would say, help the bear. You see it.
this is how the wicked have basically caused the whole earth to basically look at all men as worthless. You know, that's why you got women that do that meme like I'd rather be with a bear than be under a man.
Yeah,
but the bear tear your ass to shreds.
And like you said, they like man is worth it. So that's the devil saying. And you don't know what it's gonna become. That brain, he's gonna make that brain Superman. You know, you can say he can make the same dust of the ground into gold. You know, go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 42. He also is the resurrection of the dead.
Called a different kind of way. Some are called, what did it say? Called this to be occupied in this situation, that position. Other men occupied in this position. Not everybody is occupied to be occupied with the Lord's work, but to be into the Lord's work. He only calls specific men to do his work. He didn't call the whole world to do his work. So we're, the men of the Lord is a different fashion. They say, are we all the same?
It is sown in corruption.
Sown in corruption. Because everybody had these bodies. Remember back then, we used to live longer. Almost 1,000 years. What happened? Statue, even our spiritual statue. Jacob was small, was supposed to be a king and a god, a priest. So he took our statue away. Now you don't feel so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
we bound down here with everybody else who's not in that classification of being a god.
Yep.
We're down here with people who are never going to be gods.
That's why the Most High had to tell the Israelites to look on the outward side of man,
Yep.
look on the inside.
Yep.
Because the opposite be afraid of the Philistines, they call men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at these people towering over us. They don't.
That's why, you know, when you get later on into it, that's why we're saying that we look like all other nations, because our men mated with all different types of women, but the seed comes from the man. It comes from the man. If I get $1 and I put it in the soda machine, the soda pop out, who soda it? It's mine. No, you gotta put the seed in. You know, that's
It comes. You ever heard of stereotypes? You know, they be like, the East Indians, they're dirty. We getting it back to this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the Most High waking us up. But we don't think ghetto no more. We don't think eat bottom feeders of the earth, which is shrimp, crab, and lobster. That's not supposed to be.
nah, but if they eat blood off the ground,
But it say,
that's their job.
you buy what you eat.
And the results of that is, them eating, the bottom can't eat.
Yep.
Is what is that? The sea.
Yep.
It's not being clean like it's supposed to. The oceans.
Yeah.
and it's causing problems. So the Lord just did. He didn't say not to eat the shrimp or bottom feeders just because he what I'm saying, just to be saying it. No, it's disruptive for the semen.
What's going on in the purpose of your body, which is to be a representation of the Most High. And if you're doing something contrary to that, you're going to get destroyed. That's what it's saying.
Yeah, just like he was our power. He still is. But he says, since y'all going off, I'm gonna give Esau the rule over y'all. And what is Esau doing? The same fashions like correcting us and beating us, putting us in jail for the things we do. So that's the Most High that set him up to do that. Go ahead. It is raised in incorruption. It's raised in incorruption. So that means, like that same scripture too says, this mortal shall put on immortality. So Jake just want to stay here. He want to stay a regular man. I'm cool getting food stamps and stuff. As long as I got my little bills to pay, I got my little female, man. I'm cool, man. Huh? Oh, Jake, the so-called pro. I think Jake. Yeah, sure. Jake.
Jake.
You ever heard of Jack? Yeah, like when Negroes use it in the hood, they say, I jacked this person. You never heard that term? That's short for Jacob. Because it means when you that means the planet. I got it.
Yeah. But that's why I be jacking everything. You know my down so bad. That ain't yours. Stop nothing that. Cause it's Jake. It's Jacob. He ain't got no sense. Both Jacob ain't got no mind right now. They like little boys.
But what is Jacob's name? Got turned to Israel, Prince of Power. So we ain't gonna have to supplant no more. We gonna have power to take over these nations. If we want to unlock the power of our mind, we can do that. We ain't gonna have to find it. We ain't gonna be even think like that. We're gonna be rich. Yeah, we're gonna be rich. You said what's what? Oh yeah, but there's a limitation to the things you're able to do or not do. That's why the Most High got laws, statutes, commandments. Things you open that door and say, you can do anything that Jacob would do wrong. That's why the Most High said, don't be over much wicked, over much righteous. You got to balance.
But there's limitations to it. Like, not everybody is going to be a ruler of the universe forever.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, we know what you're saying. We're just, we trying to stick on the edifying for the flock that believe, but it's about these 144,000 black men that the Lord formed as a military, okay, to come and be authorized to do certain things, in other people. But that's what I mean by limitations. There's limitations in, like we were saying, with the sun and the moon. It only has a limit. There's certain people on the earth that can't get another limit than Israel. Israel is the one that he promised. He didn't promise everybody.
That's why judge righteous. Because when you're a king in that position, they say they're going to come to their father. It's like a daughter comes to a father. Can I wear makeup? Got to make a decision out of this. They just be that alone. Nah, their makeup is leads to stuff. Don't wear you for already. Don't wear that makeup.
Because we vessels, and the Lord said He made vessels of honor, the vessels of His honor. So those people that's their job. That's what He said. He also said He made sure to speak this honor in the flesh to give His help so He can. That's what He does.
You understand He's a man of war. The Lord is a man of war. So everything has the opposition, man. Everything. So where there's a wicked, there's a righteous. Exactly. But the thing is too. Let me, because you're a woman, but how they talked about equality. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad that. But we're not all the same. We're part of a big group.
Just like you're saying, there's different classifications of men. That same way with what men you're involved with. Because some people, they seem like they're teaching, we're teaching, but they're not teaching. A lot of stuff they're not teaching. Like, for instance, Mark of the Beast. Right? You know what that is?
But
$1 million question?
Yeah,
Stay on it? All right.
but I'm gonna put it out there and see if you can test it.
Okay.
MOTB is the mark of the beast, right? So if there was any kind of market right now as a society, everything is operated by what? Currency, money. So what's the next step when the money is not really as efficient? They're trying to replace the money with something else. Yeah, okay.
All right.
So
All right.
there you go.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
There
Right.
you go.
Right. So when we say that is, what do you think it is? What do you think the market is? Some money, right? And it's got to be physical because you got to do money. You got to always give money to have some tangible. So it's definitely something physical that you're gonna have to do.
Well, I would say instead of using that word money, a buying and selling method, like the script.
Yeah, resource.
Yeah. So buy and sell. What are you gonna have to buy and sell if there's no money? There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what the mark of the beast is. That we go into that word mark, it means parapa, it means an incision.
Yeah.
Okay? Then you, like I said, the right hand, right or forehead, right? When you look at that word forehead in the Greek, in the Greek words, that parapa is the mark. And then if you go to metacom, when you go to forehead, it means metacom. Hiding. It looks
Yeah,
that's why that's the mark.
Why Elon Musk came out of So, I mean, where did he come from? I mean, I'm talking about, yeah, but I'm saying before the Neuralink thing, but everything is laid out. So before the Neuralink, what are you going to do? Everybody know about the Neuralink. That's all he talks about. So he's talking about putting it inside your brain so they can control you.
And that's one thing we're telling you, like, the Lord that we're with, start with elders on down. We are the only ones, possible elders, bishops, on down, brothers, young brothers like me, young brother over here, that they basically set to teach this doctrine and tell nobody else is teaching what the mark of the beast is other than us. Any other camp, IUIC, IUPK, all these other people say that they Israelites, but they're not teaching that the mark of the beast is the Arbiach. They're not teaching. We're the only ones teaching. That's why we don't associate ourselves with them. Because two men can't walk together unless they be agreed. That's Amos 3:3.
It says in Ezekiel, born of the wicked.
Born the wicked.
So we on the highway, but the highway's not for our own help. To our spirit, but we're going in the wicked, basically. So the blood is off our hands when the judgment comes.
Yep. Saying in Proverbs 16, verse 4, the Lord made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So they're supposed to be evil. They're supposed to be wicked. They're supposed to be wicked. So you gotta know that we identify the spirit is
There's different levels of wicked too. So yeah, it's not personal. If you got a personal problem with somebody, just like our people got a personal problem with us.
Yeah.
it seems personal with them when we talk about these subjects, but it's not personal at all. It's really talking about what the Most High is told us to talk about. So you could sometimes you can be mad as a person against another person for personal reasons. Most High is not respect of persons. So you got to make sure you're personally affected by what the Most High told him not to do, instead of your own personal feelings.
Like you said, some so-called white people, they are biblical, or the sons of the wicked. Everything is there as it is on earth is in heaven. That means that all is on the ground. You got the wicked spirits on the ground, and you got the righteous spirits. That's what we just going to go into the righteous blood of Abel. There's righteous blood. There's not every blood is the same. That's why Yahweh Shai, they called Jesus. He had to come and be slain for Israel. His own blood. His blood is more valuable than other people's blood.
Talking about the scripture, how they purchased them with his own blood, not the whole world.
Yeah.
He didn't purchase them.
I said, I pray not for the world. John 17:6, he ain't praying for everybody. It's for them people on that chart. And it said, out of them, only a remnant of them. The rest of them will die here because they don't listen. They're not listening. Because when he said, right? Yes.
And we know these are hard topics to do with the MOTB was, so that's another thing, a hard topic for people.
Yep.
So
Now you know it's a sin to be taken. Right.
So,
She might say she got the message. Like start seeing shit crash out here. She gonna know what it comes to.
Know what it is. You can't say we didn't do our job. It's telling you what you need to know.
the whole women could have been on the face like, hey, what's happening? Go ahead.
This is back to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 43. You want me to go to righteous blood? Abel? Go ahead. Okay. Keep going. All right. It is sown in dishonor.
Sown in dishonor.
It is raised in glory.
Like,
It is the spirit of the other men, man. The spirit of the men of the Lord, when they step out, start moving stuff out here. Get moving, man. Blowing things.
hey, whoever made this camera shit, that's right him.
It's all right. I work on
Write him a letter.
getting some stronger stands, man. Them stands be a little costly though. This one's it be falling down. Yeah. When you had them cases on them, that be the problem with the cases. All right, we back. We back.
See, this takes pressure, man.
We're acting like we're doing something again.
This is part of enduring the hardness.
Yeah.
Not many people are willing to be out here
Especially if it's cold.
dealing with this shit.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Sometimes we be out here be 20 degrees, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is back to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 43. It is sown in weakness.
Sown in weakness. Even when you're a child, you come as a child. As you grow up, you get stronger, your legs, and the next thing you know, you're super figure in this world. But that ain't the whole thing about it. Most I said it's more. More than Yahweh Shai said, yeah, God, there's more to this. Go ahead.
It is raised in power.
Raised in power, man. So that's that mortal, you become an immortal. And that's not for everybody. It's not for these nations. Because their thing is carnality. Even going back to Apostle, it's an exercising of a process of that transformation. Just like over time, we got weaker and weaker. The man got weaker and weaker. We lived less years. First, it was almost 1,000, and it kicked down to like 700, and 6, 5, and 4, and all the way down to like it says in the Bible. Go ahead.
Verse 44, it is sown a natural body.
See, the natural body. But you got natural ways to do things like the natural, right? The natural head, the natural sin, but there's more to it. Esau don't like to go through all the process of the natural side. Let's get that, man. Wax on, then go the sun, wax on and wax off. People like to go through that part. If you got a test and they say they give you a book, you're like, I gotta read all this. I just want to pass, man. But you gotta read it to pass it. You gotta read the Bible going to the breakdowns, going to the words, and put together the combinations of the history. Esau, Jake just want to have fun, man. He just want to freedom ticket. You gotta go through the process of being a student. Just be a teacher right away. An apostle teaches stuff that,
You got to raise up and do something like this. Yeah. You can't just do this any kind of way.
Yeah, your father raised you up. You know what? And I thought about it too. When you grow up under your father, when you're a child, you're gonna hear no all the time more than yes. No, don't touch that. Because the child want to touch everything, want to put everything in your mouth. No. I like to say,
yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, like batteries and shit like that. You gotta eat a damn battery.
The phone, the kid will put a phone in your mouth.
Get that out of there.
You're like, it's gonna be no all the time, and then you start learning things. They don't have to tell you no more. You just know how to do it.
And they just say, I'm proud of you.
That's how the commandments start off. This, it's a law all the way through.
Yeah, they try to take some of the lahas out. They try to take some of the no's out. Over there, like you're supposed to be teaching. You're gonna take that no, you're gonna put it in there. You're gonna take that out, and then you're gonna teach. That's what's gonna get you destroyed, man. That's what's gonna get Jake destroyed, man.
You don't need to learn the yeses because you know the no's. Now the devil, after the deception, like in the garden, the devil that mixed up. Now you gotta learn the yes and the no. You gotta know and yes. You gotta learn the evil, the good, and the evil. Because evil could be trickery too. It could be present itself as good. And
the Lord been telling us know a whole bunch of stuff, man. We deny ourselves. I ain't doing that.
We get told by the women, no. Can I get your number? No. But when that Jacob said, yeah, you can have it. You can have my number, anything. Just let us call by that.
Hey, man, tell you, it's windy out here, Jake. Better hurry up. That strong wind is coming. Boy, that real wind is coming, man. Ain't gonna be no stands now. It's gonna be blowing away. We're gonna be up out of here, man. It is raised a spiritual body.
the spiritual, man. It was Cain. It's like sacrifice. Like, what does this birthright do to me? I just, give it up. Jacob, your brother was serving younger. But we haven't got to that point yet. But Jake don't want to wait. That's why when they come out with that MOTV, he wants it now. Yeah, y'all talking about the kingdom. That could be like years from now, man. I might be old. I need to get myself.
It's what it is, man. Hey, there's some people ain't gonna be classified. You understand? All the way to the missiles drop. They don't understand why we did this, man.
And now Israelites. What did it say? What did it say? Remember the candy now later? They pronounced it wrong. Now later. It's now or later. They take that shit down. I ain't. When you break open the candy, you I'm fucking. I want to eat it now. You don't wait until fucking later.
Oh man,
that's the same thing with him today, man. Esau, man. You the elder son. I don't know that word around. That's a I have to wait 1,000 years. Can't wait that long. No, let me go 1,000 years. Yeah, let's go ahead and get mine.
Oh,
it's
man.
like Most High. That's the Most High got you. Where you don't get paid like every day. Jake, you gotta learn to have patience a little bit. You know, if you can trust Esau with your payment, your bi-weekly payment, why can't you trust the Most High with your payment coming up in the kingdom, man?
We've been waiting on payments. We've been waiting for a long time, Jake. Better get in line because you hand it out.
Once you get that check, the kingdom, it ain't even gonna say no dollar amount. Welcome to the eternal kingdom. Ha ha.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. What did it say about that woman that found that when she was looking at that gold or whatever she was looking for? She showed all her friends, God, I found it. Look. Some of them were jealous. You know what I'm saying? Some of them like plotting, like, let's get that. The devil want to take our crown, man.
Yeah, I seen somebody yesterday, they were trying to fix this car, and the car turned on, they jumped the door. That's how you get that blessing there. You gonna jump the door. The car's on. Now I can live. Like that's how we waiting for the Most High, man. We waiting for that check, man. So as soon as that come through, man, we putting everything in check.
It's almost like a woman. Like, you know how they do on Christmas with the children gather around, they got one present, then you get another present. You got like 20 presents under the tree. And then even with your woman, you like, this birthday is a special day for you to give her a present. She think that's it. I got something else for you. That's how the Most High comes. Like, this gift is going to be, a blessing going to be overwhelming. Like,
think about me and not even still knowing what it is. And people want to understand that's the Most High. We ain't gonna ever be tired.
Never Father. That's who I'm rolling with. Father said, we want to go.
Turn down that.
Also me. You gotta tell all your children. I said, did you sell it for? Did you get a little money from it? Or more so of me?
The Lord had to do that, man, because nobody in their right mind would turn down immortality. The Lord's doing that. There's no way somebody would want to do that.
This is his meat. Remember, it says a meat for a season. This is his meat ruling the kingdom right now. The earth giving it to his hand. A little season of that ruling. That's meat. It's what it's Cypress on the matrix. Ignorance is bliss. They don't even want to know. They don't even want to know man gonna be destroyed. I know. I don't want to hear about it because they know it's their end. So, you know,
even if you try to move and go to another country, it said the earth shall cause you to grow like a monkey. You ain't gonna get out.
You're an NBA team and you lose. You don't want to hear them celebrating in the locker rooms on a next door, drinking champagne, and everybody's like, I'm ready to go home. You saw don't want to hear about our celebration. Popping toes and bottles. Forever.
That's what we waiting on. The rest of this shit. We ain't worried about all this, man. We ain't worried about all this.
We've been on the bus stop. Most High's lovers waiting for us to turn. His son to turn. We've been on the bus stop. We on the bus stop right now. Most High said he's gonna pick us up. We at the prom. Remember your prom? You wait for your ride and shit. Like my dates.
The mother don't pull up. We can't go to the prom, Jeff. We waiting on the chariots, man. Limo don't pick you up. You ain't come to the prom. You gonna miss the prom, man. You gonna miss the reunion, man.
But everybody be talking about it, I'm like, he didn't show up. He ain't, and then he show up getting out the car fresh, in his glory.
What?
And they're gonna be like, what is he here for? Her right there. Like Cinderella thing. They're gonna move out your way like, damn, I never thought she was. We didn't think that was all they look for. Go ahead. She's a special one. The elect Israel is a special one right now.
Yeah.
Move out the way. You bride and the other thought you was getting married. Move out the way.
There's a natural body.
There's a natural body, like we are born in a natural body. Go ahead.
And there's a spiritual body.
There's a spiritual body, man. Remember it said the spirit is good in the man. So that wickedness of that spiritual, the Satan is in his soul. Laid out on the earth. That's in him. That's why he can't help it because he is. You can't put that back on us. Well, what about some of your people? They were tough. This is born the wicked, right? It's talking about our own people. Tell them that they're wicked. They ain't getting on them chariots if they don't get straight. But they will be reborn back into the kingdom because they're Israelites.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're forever Israelites, man.
I want to make the Lord mad right now. This is the last. His anger is going to be displayed like no other time on the earth.
And it's going to show because when it says you touch the apple of my eye, it's talking about the elect, man. But Israel too. I mean, what happened to Israel and all the slavery, but mainly the elect. Once y'all try to touch us, start touching us, with all this stuff, it's gonna go down, man.
Yeah, that's why, hey, you got, the wicked, which is Esau, they're gonna come down with great wrath.
Yep.
And it's gonna be a lot of Israelites. It's gonna be a lot of Israelites that are going to be dealt with, be dealt with by Esau.
Because the Lord ain't gonna give you that. He ain't gonna give you that spirit, man. He's not gonna give you the He's not gonna give you the Holy Spirit, man. He's not gonna give it to you, and you're gonna die, man. And that's what we're saying. Like we say, the body and the natural body, the spiritual body is different. But there's another spirit that comes from no spirit. That's the spirit of the Most High, man. He ain't coming from no spirit. Make it, like you say, a man slay 10,000. Put that spirit on every man. He only put that on a particular man, like King David, man. The apostles right now put it on.
Sorry.
I know you're looking at me on screen.
No. I
know you were there before too. I had a little before. And a little after.
Was it Oklahoma City? Maybe you came to the camp. Are you saying you came to the camp?
I live right there.
Okay.
You came here though?
Well, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you
Probably did, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
But you don't have no hair, so that's probably why,
It's okay.
Yeah.
To a lot of people too.
It's real low. But yeah, I think I remember him.
Yeah, spirit now.
Yeah.
Run into a lot of people, Sometimes we be on the go.
Yeah. Oh, it could be, yeah.
just stop by. I just want to stop by and say
It was Mark of the Beast. What is it? No, the Mark of the Beast. What's that?
the Mark of the Beast.
Remember that? You gotta remember. We didn't tell him. You want remember it?
Whatever you get marked, whatever you told me, whatever you get marked up is what your soul.
I don't think it was told.
We'll tell you again. We'll tell you again. We'll tell you again. We'll go ahead and tell him again.
Yeah.
We'll tell you again. We forget. You need to remember.
But we always do it like,
Yep.
What devices use stuff money today to where you need to buy and sell? Huh? Name something else. Playing Jeopardy. Hate that music.
The only other thing is
Name something digital, man. 'Cause
crypto. That's the only thing.
But you can't get crypto and buy it with something. You're gonna need something physical still to buy stuff, right?
yeah, but what if crypto is not working like it used to? Like that's the same thing with the Bitcoin, right? Like,
Well, all right. With the new law, I have to transfer a lot of money over to a overseas account.
you deal with crypto now?
One account,
Okay.
but the other accounts I had to transfer over to US dollars. And
And how do you mainly pay for something right now? Credit card.
See?
So instead of a
That's what I'm
credit, what's inside the credit card?
chip, and they can follow you wherever
Yeah, a chip is inside the credit card. So if you carry your credit card, you're not without it, basically, because you don't have money without you. Yeah. So if you don't have no more credit cards and they put the chip in the credit card, then what they gonna put the chip next time? Yeah, exactly. They're gonna put it in you. Try to put it in you.
That's why Trump had to sign that new law. What is it? Obvious. Something everybody be obvious with the crypto, so they don't launder money. But I didn't launder money. I made that money, so I transferred it over to another account.
And you still, like you said, you're not dealing with crypto just by one account. But most of how you but most of if they take your retirement and they take crypto, then you're gonna have to operate by some other means. And
They don't want me to. They don't want me to.
But what we're saying is they're gonna tend to implement a device chip. They're gonna put it inside you. So just like a credit card, instead of you have the credit card, you'll have your chip in it. So you won't have to, doing bargaining, selling, and trading. You're just selling the right there. You go to the store, just scan it, and go out. You don't have to talk to nobody. You have to deal with, Chinese, I believe that they already. They ain't telling nobody, but I believe that they have.
Yeah, and Sweden they doing it real big too.
I think too, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Our job is just to inform people, But then we get it right. Just putting that message.
Yeah, we telling you if you take that thing, when they say you got to put it in your right hand or your forehead, if you put that RPI chip in,
Yeah,
if you do that, that's you taking the mark of the beast. That's what you're doing.
You're going down.
They're gonna say you can't have your crypto unless you take it, so you're gonna have to trust in the Most High.
Yeah. But all right, man. Appreciate you stopping, man. Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Have a good day, man.
Yeah, have a good day.
Look up crypto right quick. Gotcha. You said what is it? Ethereum?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's the second one biggest to Bitcoin. I ain't talking about-
$3,000, then after that,
Yeah.
it went.
See, it fluctuates, right? It fluctuates, but the C-hip don't fluctuate. You just got it in you.
Yep.
They can turn it off, but it don't fluctuate.
Yep.
Go ahead. That's the difference.
And you know it's got to do. Yeah, and you need to be able to access that. You're gonna have to put yourself on the grid. That's why you even had to take digital money and move it to the other side of the world. Like it's digital. Like you know, like
All the crypto that
Yeah. That's not
that's why they check it so they can make money off of it.
See, that's what they want people doing. They want people that are trying to dodge and run around and shit, but they gonna target. They gonna target it. Yeah.
I'll tell you this: when they come out with that, you know where to go. Whenever they tell you you gotta put that chip in you, they tell you to keep it. I'm telling them not to do it. Don't tell them no. Tell them no.
We'll let you go though, man.
Yeah.
Have a good day. All right. Man.
So that word crypto. Gotta put cryptocurrency definition. Okay. Cryptocurrency, a digital currency in which transfers are verified and records maintained by a decentralized system.
Still digital.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And that decentralized, that's why they attacking places like Iran and stuff, because they're not making a centralized bank from the small hats. That's why they attacking the places. And they talking about giving it $300 billion, but I bet you the requirement is they're gonna have to have a decentralized bank. Screw the nukes. They want that bank. Because they like, we got more nukes than you. You want to have a nuke contest? They ain't worried about Iran by itself. It's going to the whole world to come shoot missiles at this place. Right now, they ain't thinking everybody ain't going to turn.
Banking family.
Yeah. It says, maintained by a decentralized system using cryptography, rather than by a centralized authority.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Ask if cryptocurrency promising for the future.
It's like straight.
It says cryptocurrency's future outlook is still very much in question.
In question, man.
Yep.
So it ain't promising. Go ahead.
Proponents see limitless potential, while critics see nothing but risk.
Nothing but risk. Go ahead.
Professor Grunfest remains a skeptic, but does conclude that there are certain applications where cryptocurrency is a very viable solution, and that's what they're trying to do. They want. Yes, lucky. They want. Hold on. They want to be like this. They want this to be the solution. Is that chip in, man? That's the solution that they look.
And see him is the most promising thing for America's future. Because like I said, when he said he takes the stuff out to move stuff around, you can't do that. But they don't want that. They don't want people moving around like that, transferring and all that. You just have it all on that one thing.
And you know what? Like you said, they want to bring that solution because, and that's what how about Shemel Shah does. He'll bring you through hell, but he does that, for the elect, to so that he can show his power. That he can bring them out of that that whatever the situation may be. So that's Esau trying to be like the Most High, because they bringing all this chaos. Like for example, you got different catastrophic events, man, that they create, and then they bring the solution. So that now the solution is that RFID chip. Because like you were saying, like Elon Musk said, it's gonna bring God-like powers, and healing the paralyzed, bringing sight to the blind. So
that's another thing that we didn't mention to him. Yeah. He just focused on the money factor. But what about all those other factors, like brother just mentioned, like being able to see, being able to hear, being able to use the prosthetics is going to be operated by a CISO. You have to bring something that's sticky or floppy.
Okay, you see how it's like. Yeah, it's not supposed to.
We'll go with that because we're about to close out anyway. A little laggy.
When we dropped it, it was something. It's like opened up another window.
Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are another factors to see here. It's not just for control. It's not for just digital. Money purposes translated to digital. It's about being. It's going to try to make it beneficial for people, man. To take.
And that's the deceiving. What's that? Revelation 19. I believe it's 20. Where he said, and the false prophet, he shall be taken. It shall be taken. Yeah, I'm trying to speak it verbatim. But yeah, the false prophet is the Roman Catholic Church. But I believe in that. In that precept, it said that those that take the mark of the beast will be deceived. Oh, okay. And that's what it said. It said the beast shall be taken, and the false prophet that perform those miracles by which those that receive them mark with deceived by. Yeah. But they basically. That's them deceiving those that are not of the elect, because those miracles that are talked about in that chapter and that verse is the technology.
Like you said, they even both of them, said that there's some stuff that come in additional and they the only thing they come to is like chip. It's just like we talk about the part. It takes one the battery to it's elements, but the battery is empowers the car. So it's okay. So with the C-hip, they want to make that the anchoring power.
Lord is going to put the spirit on the majority of the people in the world to take that chip. Like it's going to be a spirit that comes on your spirit, and it's going to make you take it. You're supposed to take it. Yeah. That's what we're praying the Lord not to do, is put that spirit on. It's not up to us whether we take it or not. It's the Most High.
Well, it says, praise the Holy Spirit, praise the Most High, Yahweh Shai. Not that my spirit should be taken. Spirit should be taken. So when you don't have the Holy Spirit, you subject, like you say, you subject to all the spirits. Go ahead.
1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits.
So seducing spirit, this could be a spirit of lust, spirit of pride, spirit of, just deception over deception. Different spirits, seducing spirits. They'll seduce you. I don't know the key meaning of seduce, but it's basically tricking you, deceiving you into believing something, that you were prone against or didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying?
But you're in good hands.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to make you think that this is going to save you. That's the spirit he's going to put on you. Something that you thought was going to save you. It's going to get you killed if you don't have the Kahapadas. You don't have that Holy Spirit in that day.
Well, and have you at a point where, you're back against the wall, like you said. And all this super inflation, hyperinflation, I can't survive. They figuring out like, man, as soon as I get my check, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? The women are going through it. Edomites are going through it. It's just like, what's the next move? Well, this is, they might put a credit on your chip. You can get $2,000 credit and the credit you're able to add to it. But we'll give you a definite $2,000 unlike digital credit. So you can pay your bills and rent and all that, and whatever you work for in the society, because there ain't gonna be no jobs left really.
Because they're
gonna all be taken by these machines. Bro.
They don't really need the money to power the earth. They can just say, we're not paying you you don't have to pay no rent, nothing. You get $2,000 to get whatever you want in the candy store, whatever you want for the month, and you don't got to pay rent, nothing. So that's $2,000 to be enough for you to go do all that, have fun, and we'll cover the food, we'll cover all that. Just take this, and you're good. That's how they get a position.
Trump, he has a reformation of the SNAP benefits, reformation of the welfare system. What do you think that's going to turn into? Because they'll already get food stamps. That's free money, so to speak. You don't have to work for food stamps. They just give it to you. So they're going to do the same thing like them to the amount of the C here with the digital credit system. Everything is going to be credit based, man. Even the brothers have been talking about lately how nothing's going to be made, no cars are going to be made with petroleum. It's going to be all electric. Mm-hmm. That's why you think they have these bike runs and all that. And in 15-minute cities, they're going to be like, well, shit, you can walk to that anywhere and get there. You don't have to have no car. You just go there by a bike. It's 15 minutes away. Everything is 15 minutes away. You want to go visit your family, you definitely don't have that seat here.
They're going to have to wear driverless cars. Everything's going to be monitored. Like basically, like that one show that where they had it where they was in the cars and they couldn't go nowhere. Minority well behind them. It was Black Mirror, that episode of Black Mirror, where it was in the future. They had to get in the car. The car drove. It was on the timer. And it went in a certain speed. That's going to be everywhere. We're going to have it where it's like you don't really do nothing, but just breathe.
Electric car, electric, when you go fill up get your power from with your electric car, you have to of course, like gas, but you have to, get energy again from it to go for so long. So you might go past 50 miles per hour. Like in Japan, you can't go out. They don't go out for over 50,000 miles on their car. They sell it, so you can buy a whole engine that's 50,000 miles or less. They don't drive over that. So if you have an electric car and you go over a mileage, they might stop you because you ain't supposed to. Intervening with your what do you call it? You're setting you're triggering the digital beast off, where they know you can speed. They don't have to see you speed. Your car registered with the speed limit by digital means. They're gonna have to have so many signs. You have to have the speed limit of 65. It's already in your chip. And if you go past that, your car might just cut off. Electric car cut off, or your chip might even cut off. Or you can't buy gas with with the sea. Because of your violation with the gas. Go ahead. I just said, pay the picture.
Well, I just said doctrines of devils.
Doctrines of devils, man. Teaching you not about the MOTB, not about prophecy, not warning you, not believing that this is the end of the world, not believing that, or teaching that we're in the time of 4.3, which is the third war in Revelation. Go ahead.
Yeah, you notice it's all about this because this is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 4. Who have ascended up into heaven or descended?
Yahweh Shai said, so if we're going to be called into the heaven, that means we would have descended from heaven. Go ahead.
Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have bound the waters?
So we are. Yahweh Shai would have said the wind is like it to the spirit. We are gathering the four corners, the elect from the four corners. So to the Most High power, we are gathering. Yep. Go ahead. That's what's happening.
They don't see it. They don't see it, man. Who have bound the waters in a garment?
Who are the waters? The people. What he said. Most High said. That's the garment.
Washing you with the waters of the word. Yeah. That's what's holding in that garment. Yeah, Yahweh Shai. Who have bound the waters in a garment, who have established all the ends of the earth. What is his name? And what is his son's name?
Well, the elect is going to know. They've been established from all the ends of the earth. They've been gathering as waters in his garment. They've been gathering his fist from the four winds. So the elect is going to know his name. It says, go ahead.
If thou canst tell.
If thou can tell. You know who can't tell? The ones that ain't been chosen to be able to tell. They have the Holy Spirit to be able to tell. And some know, but they can't come out their mouth. They can't, it's not in their spirit to bring it out. They know. Go ahead.
Verse 5, every word of the Most High is pure.
Every word is pure. Go ahead.
He is a shield that put their trust in him.
Put their trust in him. I can even say that's our Father. The Father's going to reveal everything to his Son. Did you say that? He give it everything to his Son. Yahweh Shai gave it to his brothers. He sat at the table with him. He supped with him. He broke bread with him. One was an enemy. He got replaced, right? It wasn't to become 11 disciples. He got replaced with Matthias. So you can get replaced. You are building in the stone, you are stone in this building. If that stone falls out, a higher place another stone. And the building is to be a building like it should be. Go ahead. Esau and Jacob things concerning the times coming. Did he ever replace Esau with anybody? No, because Esau has been who he wanted to be. He's been who he's supposed to be. A murderer from the beginning. He's doing his job. Yeah. They're bringing Third World War. They're doing what the scriptures talking about. Most High got no problem with war. This war happened. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 4.
But the thing he got, I'm speaking as a man, the problem he got with the physical counterpart of Esau. Esau think he know more than the Most High. He think he's the boy of the Most High and want to take Most High place. Spiritual demon, what did it say? The devil's in the Most High, man. They tremble at the Most High. They in order. It's the man on earth that become proud and thinking that, I'm better than the Most High. Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 24, verse 39. Behold, my hands and my feet.
Yahweh Shai after he was resurrected, right? He said, behold, my hands and my feet. You know, Go ahead.
That it is I myself.
It was the same man that they put, the death, so to speak, on the cross. It ain't he didn't change it to somebody else. That's him. That he shed blood. That shed blood. Go ahead.
Handle me and see.
Handle me and see. Like I'm not a spirit. Go ahead.
For a spirit has not flesh and bones.
Spirit don't have flesh and bones like men do. But they have a body. It's a spirit. What do they say? It's a spiritual body. It's a physical body. They do have a body, but it ain't like our body. Go ahead.
As ye see me have.
As you see me have. Go ahead. So the things, what does Paul say, comparing spiritual things with spiritual things? You can't tell a spiritual man natural things because he ain't going to understand it. It's comparing spiritual things with spiritual things. So you have to have the Holy Spirit to understand the spiritual mysteries and all those things that happen in the spirit world that's manifest through these dynamics, these elements. Go ahead.
That's plain that only the men would get to that spirit. Only the men. You're not going to get to the Most High without those men. You're not going to get there. They're the way in.
Blood can't enter. That's why we're gonna have to have body. We can't enter like this. It's corrupted. Bodies are, what did it say? That the body will come back to the The thing is, when we become extraterrestrials, we're not going to die. Why like that? Daniela said, got that new body. It was shaped the same, but she was immortal with that new body. With all the ass.
There's a Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15, verse 13. For this man, that of earthly matter, maketh brittle vessels.
Yeah, but it say we're all clay. We're all the Most High pottery. We're not the pot itself, but a potter. But we're not the pot. We're not the potter. We're the pottery. Go ahead.
Vessels of graven images, knoweth himself to have been above all others.
That's why it says, that's why people are being become idols on earth. People are being worshipped as idols on earth. In their body, in their flesh. Most High said, don't worship no other men. That through the elect and body of Yahweh, you benefit from a subject to one another, worship one another. It's a different worship than worshiping idols and all that.
Worship is an action. You're putting all your strength into the tabernacle, putting all your strength into the ministry, all ways that you can do.
You got word that comes from worthy, or worth that ship come from body.
Verse 14, and all the enemies of thy people that hold them in subjection are most foolish and are more miserable than very babes. Verse 15, but they honor all the idols of the heathen gods, which neither have the use of eyes to see, nor noses to draw breath, nor ears to hear, nor fingers of hands to handle. And as for their feet, they are slow to go. Verse 16, for man made them, and he borrowed his own, and he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned them. But no man can make a God like unto himself.
You can't make it they kind of clone people and all that. You can't do what the Most High did, you know, with mankind. And then you gotta make the woman, and you gotta make beasts, and you gotta make trees. Far below the Most High.
And he created the Leviathan. That thing was way more terrifying than that. Wait, he can't even mentally imagine how fucking grand, big and huge that thing is, man.
Put it up to make an artificial sun. And they want to glorify for that. Most High already made the sun. Okay.
Verse 17, for being mortal, he worketh a dead thing.
He worketh a dead thing. Got big flowers and shit. Artificial this and that.
Got money, got real big eyelashes, got fake booties walking around. That's just how you go in. So you know how they call the booty. Right? You know how they say that back in the day, the booty. So you go in there and rob a bank, you gonna be like, hey man, you know, risk your life, they got the booty. Sometimes you be like, oh, I finally got this woman so beautiful. And then you find out you got fake titties, fake ass, don't even look that good when you got makeup off. That's what I said. Y'all
know that old school movie, I'm going to suck it. She said, and this voluptuous ass is not mine. She popped it off. She said, my leg is not mine. She flipped it in. Got out of there. That was real.
That's how it is. That's how Babylon is. That's how that is, man. It's got a prosthetic leg and fake titties, and Jake still want to lay down with it. Yeah. He still want to get it. Come on, Jake. Get your mind right. If you can, if the Lord wants you to. He worketh a dead thing with wicked hands. For he himself is better than the things which he worships.
I think one of y'all said it. Cheese can't be over. You got humans to operate.
Yeah. Whereas you live once, but they never.
With a wicked women gonna be doing? I don't need it. I got my chair. They gonna sound like Marcus on I don't need no man. I got my chair.
There's gonna be a lot of women that do take shit. Going back to the beginning.
I just another ready. Stop.
It ain't gonna be. You cannot be forgiven out there. There's no repentance. You're taking them on. Remember what
You're kind of committed to the everybody thought that's fine.
That's how you know because there's certain things you can't get, but that's what you can't. I was okay. That's everything he ever wanted. It's on that. It's in that credit card right now, man. He's gonna upgrade like he always does. All the movies where Esau trying to be the bad guy, he always upgrades to a more gigantic weapon every time. To the very end, we get stopped every time.
It's kind of like the internet world. You can log on and you can access to all these windows. Yeah. So you only need like one device to access to all these devices. Yeah, they might have club parties, like everything's free on Friday and Saturday. And if you had that seat, like man, and they gonna fancy it up. Trump is putting $1 billion into entertainment. Okay, so they gonna fancy these clubs up.
They're gonna need to be able to control all those people in that area. They're you know, everybody's gonna be acting a certain way, and a lot of them are gonna be slaves. Not gonna get the people. Oh yeah. Somebody on the oh yeah, this got him. I'll take it off. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. So, let's take off. Verse 18, today they worship those beasts also that are most hateful, for being compared together, some are worse than others. That's why you have to see they worship that spitz cat. They worship humans like a dog god. That's what it's about. That's what I'm saying. Babylon the Great. You got people dressing their dog up with a sweater and shit. Like, it's a fucking dog. It's not supposed to have a sweater on it. It's supposed to be a dog out and be outside and shit. That's what it's talking about. They're doing all this weird shit, man. They gotta go. Yeah, like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, is there any comments on the scriptures on the comment board?
Yeah, some book there. Brother Nabala put earlier. I just always make sure, okay, that's this is John chapter 14, verse 12. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father.
Greater works. I was coming from Yahweh, into Yahweh Shai, into those holy men along with Yahweh Shai.
That's what we do. We're going to our power source, man. We're going back to our power Father. Yes, there's a true heavenly Father. Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai.
Pray, our Father, thou art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So it's already completed. It's already, everything's already established. We gotta get the earth right. And it's coming from the Father, man. The Father of Spirit. That's why all them scoffers, their spirit is accounted for. They're gonna be judged. Okay, if you're in the igloo in Alaska and you off the grid, you still most high still see your ass.
This is Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1, and it reads, the Spirit of the Lord power, Yahweh Shai, is upon me.
It's upon me. Not me, man. That's what he was upon.
Because the Lord have appointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. To preach good tidings unto the meek. He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Like you said, our shine was giving our power from the Father, right? He became less than he became Lord in his breath. Like he was like Lord in the angel. So he was humble and to share the kingdom with his Father. Brendan all across the world. They got all these areas that don't have a conversation about. We can talk about this. We can talk about this together. Drop my time. Okay. Come together.
Like I said, to proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. And that was the point, like you said, the Spirit of the Most High is coming on you, and then we had
so when y'all was shouting he said if he tells you he is you are indeed, and the freedom within the church and the body of Yahweh Yahushua. You know, because what if they say, well, come against us, you can't use the Bible. And we'll use that card like because the Holy Spirit most high ordained us to do this. Well, if you go against us, you go against the Most High. We're telling you the Father sent us. Like Yahweh Shai, he said, my Father sent me to do this. And he said he even gave me the power to call down angels, legion of angels. So, you know, if you do this to me, because my Father, you know, allowed it. But where did he get raised to? Most powerful being, you know, where he's gonna come back and wreak havoc on enemies. Go ahead.
This is what the Lord's doing. He's going to pour out his spirit to where there's going to even be people that, you know, really don't have that spirit on them to see end time prophecy and to have dreams and visions. You know, and he's doing that right now. He's pouring his spirit out, man. So this is why you got everybody looking, walking around, and starting to realize how serious this is. It's Acts chapter 2, verse 17, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
On all flesh. So you can there'll be an Edomite that have a dream about the end of the world, about the missiles, about the MOTP. He shares it with his family. They might think he crazy. He is still an Edomite, but he's still still.
And where it's
What's that one man that said they saw black people on ships, like 8, 9, 10 feet tall? They never been. You think that he got that dream or whatever he had?
Yeah, that dream, it took his spirit to put him in that room. Well, he actually seen them in there. Sit that. Look at that. He saw no crawling over in his sleep. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy.
Sons and daughters shall prophesy.
And when it talks about the women prophesying, it's like if they have a prophetic dream, they tell their husband, and then the husband interprets the dream. That's how it's supposed to go. You got some women that don't have it, man, so they might come out and say a vision.
And we can see us. We can see us.
You know?
So we see that video and we share it.
Because the Lord said, this is what you're going to do. It's still orchestrated by a man. A man that have it. But it's a proper way to teach it. You don't go and start a congregation and teach the congregation. That's not in your pedigree. That's only for this. That's what the Bible says. That doesn't mean that, you know, we saying you worthless, but we saying you can't do that.
Son, is my word. My word.
That's plain, man. That's plain. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions.
So they had an Edomite little girl. She might have been a Jake. But she looked like Edomite. She said, and she kept pointing up. And she said, he's ready. He's about to return. He's about to return. You know, and some brothers make videos about it. Like, hey, that spirit that was on that child to say that.
And, you know, when they say like a prophetess, that just means the wife of a prophet. That's all that means. It doesn't mean that they're actually out there prophesying in the nation. That's not their job.
And like I was mentioning earlier, once I put the spirit in you or on you, like, but you come from a certain spirit, you already created as a spirit.
Yep.
So you can have a spirit come to you in the spiritual way to warn you of things, but you already experienced yourself. So the spirit can get on you and do videos and do on you to do certain things, perform certain things, but your own spirit. Go ahead.
And your old man,
he saw you still no matter what. You die and go back up, you're gonna come back down to earth. You still even in them chains, when you come down and go 1,000 years of slavery, ain't no Israelite gonna be in slavery. It's all gonna be Edomites, and of course it's other nations. But I'm talking about what is it, destruction.
Y'all gonna really get.
Mosai ain't gonna make a mistake and be like, oh, I left the elect. It was elect that got caught up in it.
And there's gonna be categories of slavery. Esau's gonna have a social life. The other nations, but they're not gonna be in slavery like they are. They're gonna be in real slavery. Double what happened to us. There's not gonna be some
Might be like the so-called white man. You're not gonna go into slavery like this. They're not either.
when you see him over there, you gonna be like, hey, I'm so glad I'm not an Edomite. That's what everybody gonna be saying in that day. Everybody gonna be saying, damn, I'm glad I'm not an Edomite. His ass is grass.
He's gonna be the example of how God hated Esau. It's gonna be better in slavery.
And your old men shall dream dreams.
Old men should do things. So, game more scriptures.
Want some more? Old tape. Got plenty of them in there.
You know, the sake of the moment. And,
You got a GMS radio.
GMS who?
GMS radio.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you are really from Arabia, I don't know, Shalom. I don't know if you're in Arabia teaching.
I ain't never heard no GMS Arabia.
But, you know,
You got brothers in Arabia? I don't know.
I don't know if it's lawful or whatever, man. If you are sincere, Shalom. Over there, over there in Arabia, in the desert.
Been out here teaching for 3 years. Does I know where Shalom? I'm like, oh, he out there? All right. You real, Shalom.
Like I said, the land could be anywhere. He'll come get you, man. You got to ride home, baby. If you faking like bacon, you're going to be done.
sizzling on that pot. Like we said when you cook that thing, one day you stopped eating pork, he said it was moving in the pan. It was going to
Yeah, if you faking like bacon, you're gonna tremble and start shaking, man. Oh, we ain't no
elaborate.
We ain't no celebrity.
We know what it is. That's
It's humorous. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Been edified. Water for the comments. Can we get one more comment? Was there another?
That was the only script I saw.
All right. Water for y'all. Such as tuning in. Water, you know, we are part of this work, doing the work. It's y'all. The hope for the leg. Yes, get out of here. With that, praise y'all. Double honors to the apostle, elder bishops, the great millstone. Most salutation, worship, word for the hope for elect. Soon to be the elect, most high will to the multitude, shalom, blessing, contrite spirit, returning back to the most high, sincere spirit, returning back to the most high, man, women, and children, man. Like we said, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be like it's almost gonna be like a wedding, a graduation day. We're gonna all white garments, most high will. We're gonna have the earth. It's gonna be celebrating, popping wine, champagne. It's gonna be without no scoffers.
I'm gonna definitely have me a couple frozen margaritas. You know, like a slush.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna have plenty of women.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
You know, we're gonna be able to enjoy our children.
Yeah,
you know, no hell. It's gonna be heaven, no war. We're gonna know the Texas war. We're gonna be able to body slam and Edomite, but hey, it's gonna be beautiful, man. We're gonna wake up. You know how the birds? They wake up like 4 or 5 in the morning. Because they can fly, they don't have to deal with this bullshit. But they still are subject to other birds, the elements.
and if they think they too mighty, shoot them all out of the sky.
Yep. Clip their wings or something, crash into a window. Man, it ain't gonna be none of that with the elect.
And there's some birds that you have no hope. You can't get away. You just walk around and look at them. Now he's like, I know my face. Get it over,
you know. But yeah. But the hopeful elect, you know, it's gonna be good, man. Esau with his red truck, his red thing, He got a Doberman Shepherd in the car, trying to go back to the glory days. Can't be destroyed, man. Anyway, shalom.
Shalom.